everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, as you guys know, very special episode tonight. We have Luch live and direct from Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. We've been doing this every year. I believe this is our third year in a row. So, we're going to continue the what do you call it? The what's the word I'm looking for? The tradition going. Let's see who's in the house, guys. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Also, we may go over a few things as well. A lot of pre-orders up, a lot of things going up. You got Galactus, you got the Fantastic Four. The Human Torch is not up yet. Big Chap is up. Who's the other one? Robocop 2, Robocane. Everybody's up, guys. So if you haven't pre-ordered, go ahead. I didn't pre-order anything Fantastic Four. I am waiting for, same thing I did with the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? I don't have a single Guardian of the Galaxy figure from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm going to get every single one dirt cheap eventually. And I'm going to do kind of the same with the Fantastic Four. Remember, these are Marvel. Just because there's a hype right now does not mean they're going to sell out. They could. Anything's possible. But most likely not. Most likely they're going to sit, right? The special editions most likely will be the ones available. I mean, the ones gone first. The collector's editions will be the ones available if anything happens. So what I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to order the special edition ones first. So Reed Richards, Invisible Woman, The Thing. I got to get Galactus. And then obviously everybody with Herbie. And then, Human Torch whenever he's out. Which he's a must anyway. So, and like I said, that's going to be the cool reveal. That's going to be the exciting reveal. That's why they haven't done it. It doesn't make sense for them to not do it with everybody else. Right? They're supposed to be a family, right? Why would you show us, 3/4 of the family? Even though, again, they did show everybody, but only one image of him and his actual announcement we haven't gotten. So that's what I mean. It's weird, but it's weird in a good way. It's weird because something very good is coming, and that's why they're holding off on that. Guys, there's 25 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. We're going to get started. All right, Luch says he can't log on. This is what happens when you steal Mexican Wi-Fi. Yeah, see? I don't understand what's going on with him. All right, let's see who's in the house, guys. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you? I'm doing. Welcome. My volume is super low. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Talia. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Happy Friday. Nice to see you. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
How are you? Welcome. We got Bao.
How you doing?
We got Bao. We got Rob. Welcome. Long time. You're never here.
Hello.
Taking bets, Fabs. Unreal. Unbelievable. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Moose. He doesn't say hello to anybody but Talia. Welcome. I'm doing. Nice to see you. Hello to you too, Moose. Oh, he says hello to everybody but the host. Nice. I see you. Moose. I see your manners. Ashley in the Dreamwing. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Big Dog in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Welcome. Let's see who else is in the house. That was on Euro time. Anyway, unreal. No way. No way. Do I look vaccinated to you? Absolutely not. Let's see. Let's see. For all the wrestling fans, yes, absolutely. Rest in peace. That was very, very sad. That is crazy. We got Ren in the house. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you on time for once. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Roo. Another one doesn't say hello. I think him and Moose were raised by the same lions, I believe. I says, I hope we go. This guy, he said, I hope we get Wolverine next month so I can shut up. Ash, listen to me. We don't need you to shut up, okay? We don't need you to shut up. We just need your item to be released. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Oh man, Ash, poor guy. Let's see. BSG Jaws, the Mummy, Airwolf. I'm yet to see Airwolf anything. Spreading misinformation all day long. You don't want to see my PO bill for today. Yeah, guys, it hurt. Today hurt. Robocane alone. That was a painful one. That was, I mean, it's so necessary for any collector who has the Robocop figures. There is absolutely no way that you can say, I like Robocop, I love Robocop, and not think about having Kane in your collection. Impossible. Same thing with an ED209. If you like Robocop and you don't have an ED209, So that's why it hurt, because it's a must, you know. Patrick, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see ya. How you doing? I was gonna say something else. Oh, the ED209 guys, we're getting another one. Don't sleep on the ED209. Let's see. Your mom is up. This guy.
You're dead to me.
Let's see. Let's see who else is in the house. Rudy, what it do? What it do, Rudy? What it do, Rudy? Oh, Ernesto in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome, welcome. You can't have my fantastic phone in the sound. No, like I said, I'm getting all of the special editions, right? With the exclusive cards. And then because remember, the Guardians of the Galaxy didn't have anything special, so I said I'll get them later. But these, you know, and this is why they do that, because they know that some collectors need that special edition thing. So to force you to buy it, that's why they give you the, you know, an option, right? Collector's edition or the special edition. They don't do that with everything, right? They didn't do it with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's why, you know, I was able to get away with not pre-ordering the Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, I didn't pre-order a single one. You know, I still not even Star-Lord, right? You would think, all right, get Star-Lord at least. I didn't even get Star-Lord. You know, so that's why I was able to get away with that. But now with the special edition Fantastic Four figures, again, for me, I have to do it. What about Silver Surfer? So like I told you guys, Rudy apparently doesn't pay attention to what I say. He clearly doesn't listen to what I say. From the moment the movie was out, not out, when we started talking that it was coming, blah, 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 that the figures were coming, what did I say to you guys? We're going to get 6, right? The 4 Fantastic Four An extra Johnny, that's 5, right? We got the Flame On, the regular version. So that's 5. Silver Surfer, that's 6. And remember, Apocalypse didn't come from, your standard Hot Toys line. It came from what? The vinyl line. So there's your 6. The problem is that Rudy saw the movie today. As soon as he saw the movie, he felt like telling me that he felt, because he saw the movie, that now he has the knowledge to tell me, hey, I need Silver Surfer. But I told you already, she's coming. So this is what happens when people see movies. Oh my God, Rudy. That's funny. Oh man. All right, let's see. Leave me alone, Rudy. Leave me alone. Big Dog, totally agree. Let's see. Johnny's going to have some crazy that. Just like I told you. Number one, I told you they had to make him in that flame form. It was never made. The moment they made Chris Evans as that Johnny Storm version, and that was all we got, just those little effects that go on, I said absolutely not. There is absolutely no way that the movie Fantastic Four Johnny Storm is going to have those funky effects on it and call it a day. Absolutely not happening. So I knew it was coming, no matter what. So the way they're going to do it, though, is what's going to be interesting, because I can't tell, especially this. Now, that was another figure that was out it's out for pre-order. The what the hell was it? The Iron Man, the Supreme Iron Man. If you guys pay attention to that body of that new figure, right? You got the Mark II 2.0 paint application on that figure, same exact chrome, metallic, silver paint. But if you pay attention to the light up features of it, the entire body lights up. You got light features on the legs. You got these like strips of light running down the thigh, or I don't know if it's the front of the thigh or the side, but it's on the legs, and you can see it's lit. The only thing I don't see lit is the palms, but I see the chest and the entire, the shoulder pads light up, the ankles light up, all these like round bubble things that he has all over the armor light up. So what I think, and it's the only thing that makes sense, is we're going to get that type of body USB powered to give it that light up feature. It is the only thing that makes sense. I don't see them giving us a body to put batteries in. Highly doubt it. So we have to get that USB function. And not only that, remember, we're getting those battery packs now. What is another thing that's going to happen? With those battery packs, we get 2 functions. We get the breathing effect, and then we get the solid effect. So think about that. If we get it USB, we're going to be able to have them glowing, right, with the breathing, or just plain solid, just bright. You heard it here first. Big Red, my friend, welcome. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Guys, please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Still waiting for Luch. I guess he got stranded. I think he has I don't know what's going on. He's not around. He's not answering. He disappeared. But I gave him the grape whistle just in case anything happens in San Diego over there, because you guys know it's funky over there. Ren, nice to see you. Yo, Ash, asking about the game. Oh man, I promised you, because I work for Hot Toys, right? Guys, do you have any Wolverine news? Ash, unbelievable. This guy is unreal. Yeah, Robocane. Guys, Let me tell you something. If you're not looking to get Robocane, stay away from me. Okay? It's that simple. But you're sleeping on set. No, hell, kidding me? Sam, like ready to go. Deluxe exclusive, special edition artisan. What was the other one? The Joker, bank robber, ready to go as well. I got my 2 invoices from Germany. I told you guys Tuesday. So I'm telling you, I'm all set, guys. I am all set. The only things I need are the Fantastic Four, Galactus, Johnny Storm. That that's whatever when it comes out, and then the Mark III. That's it. Chris, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Nice to see you. I want all the FFFigs. You better. I need to be sold because I don't feel like I need Robocane. I would rather have what? Absolutely not. So, guys, here's another person on screen right now who doesn't watch TV, just like me. He doesn't really understand what he's talking about right now. He probably has never seen Robocop as far as this comment right here. Where's Mike? Mike, ask him if he's watched Robocop. Unbelievable. You are out of your mind. Oh my God, Bob. Unbelievable. Ask me to need all of them. I hope we get a Silver Surfer. Who in here listens? What are you talking about? Oh my God. Chris, my friend, welcome. Happy Friday.
I'm doing!
Welcome. Still waiting on Luch. Looks like his Verizon service is no longer active. I don't know what's happening, Luch. See what happens when you get bootleg stuff? Unbelievable. Chris says, oh, look at that. Chris, 1 through 10, rate it. Let us know what you think. How many Robocane did you pick? No, just 1. Are you kidding me? That deposit alone. Huh. So, yeah, no, just 1. I don't need 2. There's absolutely no need to get 2. The only reason why you would want to is if you want to display 1 with the closed helmet and 1 with the open helmet, because besides that, you could either have them all clean with no weapons on or all the weapons on and the 2, and the extra arms on. So I don't need, mine's going to be fully loaded with the screen open. Obviously, the extra head's going to be right next to it on the stand, on the base. That's it. I already know where it's going, everything. But to get 2, Thule's getting 1 for trade, which is again very smart if you don't care for the figure, because like I said, I'm telling you guys, I told you already on Tuesday, I'm telling you again, that Robocane is going to be over $1,000 once it's gone. It is that simple. It is a massive figure. It is a brand new figure. It is a Robocop figure, which it's not your standard, mainstream IP, your Marvel left and right, Marvel, product that sits and then gets, you lose $150 right off the bat. That doesn't happen. Go check on any new diecast Robocop on the market on eBay right now and see what they're going for. None of them have gone down in price. Not the first one, not the mechanical chair, not the double pack, not the Robocop 3. And I'm still looking. I told you guys already, I'm looking for Robocop 3. I can't get it cheaper than what it's going for, which is like stupid. And I only want it just to have a clean version of it. So now I don't really need it because the new one's coming, even though I'm going to have it battle damage anyway. So it is what it is at this point. And then another thing, it doesn't make sense for me to go backwards at this point to spend, $700, $800, $900 on, a figure just to have a clean version of it. Nah. That's another reason why I have it, because that's why I want it, just to have a clean version, and then the second version with the jetpack, which is how I have mine now. Nah. Let's see. Leo, my friend, welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Welcome. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Did the other YouTubers take him out? Who? Who? Are we all buying Joe? This guy. Where is Joe, by the way? Or did he get lost on his way? Yeah, I don't know. Luch is gone. I think he said I'll start streaming from the Inart booth, and I think he got jumped. Yeah, right, Fabs. Like you said, it is coming. We're getting Gambit, we're getting Electra, of course. Just like, you know what else we're getting? Baze Malbus. Remember him? Remember that guy? He's coming. You better believe it. You have hot toy. Yes, sir. What do you mean? I wear it every Saturday. Robocane. See? This is, for those who don't know Ernesto, he is a 100% Star Wars collector. Even he jumped on Robocane. So what does that tell you? That if you don't know Robocane, you don't have a TV. I have 8 figures in my God. How many have you sent me?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Unbelievable. Marcos arrives today. Payment process. Monday just pre-ordered Superior Iron Man exciting stuff. Yeah, that was another one I ordered, guys. I had to order my Superior Iron Man also. That was another one that was painful. Again, why is that so expensive? Because of the new style body. We haven't gotten a body that lights up that way. That's why it's so expensive. The figure, there's not much to the figure at all. It is very basic. You get the helmet, you get the head sculpt, and the base. So why is it so expensive? Because the body is what makes that figure, right? You don't need effects of him shooting his repulsor stuff. You don't need any of that. You don't need any rockets. The suit is the main event. The features on the suit are what make that suit special, different, pop, stand out. So that's why it's so expensive. When I saw it, I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you don't do anything with this. But it's the suit. It's what went into the suit. It's the engineering of the suit. It's the features of the suit. So yeah, that was another painful one. Artisan Scarlet Witch should be shipping Monday, and I got Commando Bond today as well. Yes, that was another one I ordered today, guys. It's shipped today. It's shipping today. From toysforkiddos.com. And what was I gonna say? So that's another that was another bill for today. So yeah, today was a very expensive day, guys. You know, T800 9. Oh, the movie's a 9, Ash. Yeah. Soups, enough said. Oh, guys, thank you, Big Dog, for this. Thank you. Something very important. So, remember that Hot Toys was supposed to release Superman figures, right? Something like 100 figures ready to go. Okay. I don't know if you guys realize that they canceled that pre-order, right? Those ready to ship 100 figures. So I didn't realize that was the case, right? Jeremy, he let me know. He's like, hey, did you hear? And I said, yeah, I had heard, but he told me. He's like, did you hear they canceled Superman? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, yeah. I was like, I heard. I was like, I wonder why. So I decided to message the owner of toysforkiddos.com. And I said, hey, did they cancel? No, he messaged me because I had asked him about it. I said, hey, when are you getting Superman? And he messaged me. He's like, they canceled it. I said, yes, I heard. I said, do you know why? And he goes, no, they didn't say. So I said, people are saying that they canceled it to make it better than Inart? And he said, yep. I was completely shocked. I don't know if he just said that to be like, all right, leave me alone. Yes. Or that's really the reason why. And the reason why it's shocking to me is because the Hot Toys Superman is already better. It's already better. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. It's already better. Everything about that figure is already better than Inart. So for even if it's just, his opinion, his thought that, oh, maybe that's why. I'm telling you right now, we're going to get an announcement of them telling us what they changed on that Superman figure, like they did Obi-Wan Kenobi when, they had shown the prototype. And then when we got the actual figure that same day, they showed us the updated head sculpt, and then boom, they dropped the figure. I think it was the same day or the day after. But this is what's coming. They're going to tell us what they tweaked, what they changed to make it better. And that's the end of that. But my point is, why? Right? We could talk about, and this is something Rudy mentioned. Oh, again, Rudy doesn't know, but this is what he said. He said, oh, they're changing it. They canceled it to make it to work on crypto. Very fair assumption. If anything was getting changed, it would be crypto. Now, would they cancel the entire 100 quantity, order, or the sets that they had ready to go? You guys really think that they would miss out on all that money? Because again, they were ready, they were sold, they were ready to go. People were going to buy them and they were going to sell out immediately. So it's not like they were going to sit. It's not like people were going to think about it. No, they were ready to go. They were already gone. So my thing is, you guys really think that Hot Toys canceled the 100 pieces that were ready to go to tweak crypto?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Let me know, guys, in the chat if you really believe that that could be the reason why. That Hot Toys decided to not make that money, which again, it's not a loss because they're going to make it double when it's fully released. Because now people who expect that Hot Toys is making it better, right? They got nothing to lose. They're going to buy it anyway. The people who are on the fence between Inart and Hot Toys are going to be fully in on Hot Toys when it's out, because it's going to be better. Which, again, it's already better. There's nothing that Hot Toys could have done again, in my opinion, could have done any better than the Inart one. The Inart one is trash all around. The suit sucks. The suit material sucks. The way the material sits on the body sucks. The head sculpt, again, one of the shots that I put up on stream one night, I forget which night it was, it looked exactly, the Inart looked perfect compared to the one from the movie. Exactly the same. And then the Hot Toys had a different style of hair. But the Inart one was exactly the same as the movie. Again, that specific shot. But when it comes to the likeness, how it looks, the texture, the detail on the face, and I will say the same thing about Inart every single time. Their sculpts are smaller. Because remember, this is what you guys don't understand. They're using old bodies. They don't use their own bodies. They don't make their own bodies. Another thing I want to point out, because I feel like, and I've seen a lot of people in the community talking about Robocop 2 with no rolling eyes. Like I told you guys when it was announced that the Robocop was coming, it is a straight repaint of the Robocop 3. There is absolutely no reason for Hot Toys to update those Robocops because they're already updated. Remember, they came from plastic. They used to be plastic before. The first one and Robocop 3 were both made in plastic. So now the die-cast ones are the updates. They have perfected those Robocop bodies. That's why they were utilized. They're going to be utilized 3 times. You got the first set, regular, first set with mechanical chairs, so collectors and deluxe. Then you had the double pack, right? So you had Battle Damage, Robocop, which was all plastic. It wasn't die-cast. It was all plastic. And, or, right, Battle Damage and Alex Murphy. That was the double pack. And then now 3, and then Robocop 3 now with the jetpack. So you had your regular version, and then you had your special edition. And then now you got Robocop 2, which, again, why would you expect anything different? The moment I showed you guys the head sculpt, it is the exact same thing. The paint might be updated because it's freshly, just freshly done now. The reason why they can't just be adding rolling eyes to these figures is because of the following. If you guys pay attention to what's happening to the figures, just naturally, because of the rolling eyes, is what? The figures are getting bigger. And not necessarily becoming 2.0s. They're just getting bigger. So, perfect example. And I told you guys this a bunch of times already. John Wick. John Wick 2, no rolling eyes. The figure was tiny. John Wick 4, rolling eyes. The figure is way bigger than John Wick 2. So, for Hot Toys to have given Robocop 2 rolling eyes, the head sculpt would have had to been bigger. It can't stay the same size because the size of those eyeballs are tiny. Therefore, what does that mean? To get to the control in the back, to the little knob in the back of the eyeball, being that small, you're going to have a nightmare of a problem trying to move the eyes with that tiny stuff. So therefore, what happens? They have to make the head sculpts bigger. When you make the head sculpt bigger, naturally you have to make the body bigger. Why? Because then you're going to have a bobblehead. You're going to have this big-ass head on standard body, and you're going to be like, what the hell is this joke? So that's why they can't just rig and say, let's just make the heads and utilize the bodies that we already got, because they know that they can't do that because it's going to look stupid. So that's why they're not giving you. So anybody surprised at that, anybody who's asking, that's why. Because they would have had to give us a brand new figure to give us rolling eyes. It's not just what you guys think, that just because it's a new figure that it's a brand newly developed. None of it was said that it was developed. No announcement on the no announcement. None of the pictures on the announcement said anything about newly developed this or newly, like it usually does when it is a new body or new anything. So that's why I told you immediately off the bat. This is a repaint. There's nothing different. The Battle Diamond chest plate, we've gotten that 3 times. It's the same thing. So that's why we're not getting rolling eyes. Not because they messed up, not because, no, this was the plan all along. They were going to utilize and reuse the body as many times as possible. Don't be shocked. Again, I don't know why they haven't done this, but don't be shocked at a repaint, some type of variant. That's just me going crazy. They've never done that. It's a different world for Hot Toys. They could do that. We could get a black chrome Robocop, a silver chrome Robocop. Something, again, I don't think it's happening, but we could. And the reason why I'm telling you it's not happening is because it never happened before. Right? We never got a repaint of the first Robocop with the mechanical chair. We never got a repaint of the Battle Damage. We never got a repaint of the 3. That's what I'm telling you. Most likely it'll never happen, but it could. So that would be crazy. I would be very, very excited for that. All right, Luch. It looks like Luch is leaving us hanging. Oh, it says he's got no internet. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to use your Starlink from Mexico. Don't know what's going to try. Yeah, no, he's not. He ain't going to make it. What a bum. Do not pay your Wi-Fi bill with tortillas, guys, because he did. So so that's why we're not getting the rolling eyes, right? It's just straight repaint. There's going to be nothing different. If you already own the first one and even the plastic one, right? The battle damage, same exact thing, nothing different. Obviously, the two is going to have the same die-cast weight as the 1 and 3. Because remember that the plastic one, the battle damage, is all plastic. There was no die-cast in that whatsoever. That was the double pack with Alex Murphy. 7 out of 10, solid Marvel movie. Not perfect, but best Marvel movie this year. Has a shit. No, fine, but it's still a great figure. Ash feel the exact same about Superman. New suits is trash. Carter, my friend, where have you been?
Hello!
Charlie Fast broadcasting live the Times Square. Guys, I think Carter is in New York City. He didn't invite me. Luch! Joe, we were asking about you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Well, on my way to pick up a figure. Unbelievable. Joe, you know what you should do? You should grab yourself a GoPro and live stream your field trips. That would be fun. Joe's on the road. He's on the road buying a figure. Do you guys collect or just do? Unbelievable. Oh, stream. I'm like, Stu. What the hell? Oh, man. The whole reason I am an engineer is because I saw Robocop when I was 5. Yes, on TV. See? There you go. Telling you, Robocop is a must for any collector. Sorry if I miss any message. I'm driving. Focus on driving, you garlic twist. Thank you, guys. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Multiple 5s have changed. Nice. Change into what? Trans troopers? Chris says, I'm surprised Fabs seen Oh, man.
How dare you?
Let's see. I just want to say I love everyone in this room. Oh, my friend.
Thank you.
Look at you. Moon Knight and Robocop are my favorite figures in my collection. By the way, nobody asked, but just a quick fact. Mad Platter, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Manny Fresh, welcome. I'm doing. Nice to see you. First time here. Welcome, welcome. Faz, is Hot Toys scared of Inart Superman? That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. But I'm going to tell you this. It is not fear. I don't think it is fear. It'll never be fear. But what I think they want to do is crush Inart. And I'm going to tell you why. If you have 2 working eyes, you already know that Hot Toys is better. It's that simple. Right? The dogs, Cryptos were both not good at all. And Inart was even worse than the Hot Toys one. So with that said, why would they not ship the product that's already made? That was already better. Everybody knows it's already better. The Inart suit was not even right. The design is off. The color's off. Everything's off. So why are they doing that? To make it even better. But not better because you're scared of Inart. Better to destroy Inart. You know? Another thing I wanted to bring up. Oh my God, what was it? It was regarding Inart. Oh man, I completely blanked out. Forgot. It was very important too. Had to do with the Superman. Something regarding the Superman. Superman. Inart Superman. Yeah, they canceled the project to make it better. Oh, think about it again. Oh, I completely forgot. I know I have a problem because I hated the new Superman movie, but I kind of want of the figure. No, the figure's gonna look great. You know, the figure's gonna look incredible. So that's why it is perfectly okay. Perfectly okay to want the figure. I bet some tweaks to Superman. That's what I'm saying. No, they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it for a reason. You know, they canceled. They didn't ship for a reason. Oh, this is what I was gonna say regarding Superman. Again, going back to the Brandon Davis video of this is the only one in the world. Who told you they were in production already?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Who told you that? None of it made sense. You're going to tell me that Hot Toys is going to ship you the only prototype in the world so you could show the actor of the movie. Never, ever, ever. So the only logical assumption to that was what? They're in production. And then what happened right after? Ooh, we got 100 ready to go. But nobody mentioned it. Nobody said anything. Nobody said, hey, the God said he was right about them being in production. Nobody has mentioned that. Nobody has said, hey, God, it's crazy how you're the God all the time. Nobody said that. Nobody's mentioned that. Remember, even Mike said, absolutely not in production, blah, blah, blah. And then what did he say? Yeah, I think they're in production. So let me know if you're going to give me some props.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So as I'm telling you guys don't think like the God. You guys don't think like the God. That's why when I tell you something, it's for a reason. I'm not crazy. This is not loco. You know, this is called, what's the word? This is analytics of God's brain. Oh my God. Only 8. Woo! I care 0.0 for guys. Tony Tom, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm over Hot Toys. They don't make the figures I want, and the figures I want are only limited, so like a couple thousand, and they make it impossible to get them. So what's the point? So I get your frustration with the artists and stuff. Number one. Number two, if Hot Toys is not making the figures that you want, who is making the figures that you want? Let us know in the chat, because I know nobody else is making the figure. If Hot Toys is not making the figures that you want, I can tell you Inart is making shit. I can tell you Blitzway is making shit. I can tell you who else? Enterbay is definitely making shit. So that's what I mean. You know what I mean? The only one making figures is Hot Toys. The only one always making figures has always been Hot Toys. So that's what I'm saying. If they're making your figures, who's making the figures? You know what I mean? But I get the whole artisan thing, because that annoys me too. Let's see. A Funko. Hot Toys making Funkos. Tony Tom, what is your IP? Just so my milk companies to attach to inside of the boxes. Actually, you're correct. I haven't seen Bad Boy. I haven't seen Bad Boy 2. I haven't seen Bad Boy 3. And apparently there's a Bad Boy 4, I think, maybe. No, I haven't seen any of them. And for the longest time, everybody I know, oh, you got to see them. They're great movies. Never appealed to me. Rudy, I hated the Super Miato movie. What is that? What's the Super Miato? Look at just the review on Inart Superman and you see how much better it is. It'll never be. Never. This is what happens when I tell people Hot Toys will always be better. It'll never be better. Again, you can like it. You can think it's better. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can say, I like this better than Hot Toys. Absolutely. Ooh, I like the way that shoulder moves better than Hot Toys. Absolutely. Ooh, I like the way that leg bends better than Hot Toys. Absolutely. Quality will never be better than Hot Toys. Detail will never be better than Hot Toys. Head sculpt will never be better than Hot Toys. Aesthetics will never be better than Hot Toys. Just aesthetically. Go look at the neck of the Inart Superman, how it attaches to the body that they get through somebody else, right? It doesn't match. It's like a big, thick piece of head sculpt because, again, they make the head sculpt to fit whatever body is already available. Hot Toys always looks cleaner, more professional, more uniform because they're a professional company that start from scratch with, let's start with the body so we can make the figure perfect. Inart doesn't do that. So again, I will repeat it till the day I die. Inart will never be better. Doesn't matter who says it. Doesn't matter who thinks it. It is impossible in every way, shape, or form for that company to be better than Inart, than Hot Toys in any way. But again, you're allowed to love it. Those 100 figures in production now gets into a small country. Yeah, right. That's not going nowhere. Yep. Hasbro. He said Hasbro. Unbelievable. No respect for Hot Toys. This guy, unreal. No respect. Good, I'm using that every stream. All I can say is Drake. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This guy. Unbelievable. No respect, Tony Tom. No respect. All right, guys. So let's get started. So it looks like Luch is not coming, but because he is a very, very intelligent member of the Hot Toys 1/6 Evolution group on Facebook, he sent me all of the videos, because he's there right now live at San Diego Comic-Con, but he sent me videos. So we're going to go over all those videos. Again, I don't know what's what. I'm just going to play them for you guys. And then, because he was supposed to narrate what was going on, what was happening there, who was over there. And clearly he must have gotten stopped by ICE at some point over there. And now he's trying to figure out where his green card is. So let's see. All right, let's go. All right, let's get started, guys. So okay, let's start with number 1. There we go. Good. All right, you guys ready? Let me make sure everybody's here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any messages. All right, we're good. All right, guys. Let's start it.
I don't even want to ask.
That was pretty cool. I'm going to play it again. Since they're like short videos, guys, I'm going to play them just a couple of times. Look at that. Looks like Luch in action.
I don't even want to ask.
That's it. Luch. Yeah, see, he's got no service. He's in here right now. Whoa, wait, you're here. Wait, you got service or what? No service. Oh, no. No service. Yeah, see what happens, guys? Do not pay your bills with tortillas. All right, so let's see. I'm going to mute him, but I'm going to leave him up because he'll start screaming for no reason. So let's play this again. So this is another set of figures, guys. The Marines, right? The forget what they call it. the something Marines. They will never be made again by Hot Toys. They were made years ago. Don't ever think that they're coming back. There's absolutely no reason for them to come back. They will never come back. Those head sculpts will never be made again like that. So that's why they're never going to be made again. I thought it was live. No, he is live. He's over there live, but he's got no service. All right, I got to remove him because he's frozen. Down with the Patreon. This guy. Unbelievable. Cassandra, welcome. Welcome. I'm doing. Nice to see you. All right. So, again, Colonial Marines. That's what it was. The Colonial Marines. They're never going to be made by Hot Toys, even though they were before. Never again. You see the face hugger right there. All right, that's video number 1. Let's go to video number 2. So that's Tamashii Nations, guys. That's their Superman. Better than Inart all day long. Says SH Figure Arts and Tamashii Nation. So it looks like it's a collaboration of both of them. Look at that diorama. That is huge. I mean, it's a small figure, but still. That is crazy, man. Next video, guys. Oh, so good. So good.
That is that's all the brand new reveals for next. I mean, that's a lot.
Also, very quickly, for you non-collectors and non-believers, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Also, if you guys don't think that Hot Toys is going to make this Predator and this girl just like they did Chewbacca and C-3PO, you are out of your head. This is coming all day, every day. Okay? People think that this is a human that's cut in half. It's a robot. So you're going to tell me, again, what did I tell you guys over and over and over? And
let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
Hot Toys will always make Predators, Aliens, Back to the Future, all that stuff, all those classic IPs. They will always make them no matter what. They will figure out a way to come out every certain amount of years to make something, right? We just got Predators. Okay, we just got the, what was it, the Jungle Predator, the 2.0. Okay, you're gonna tell me also another reason why. Okay, remember the Prey Predator from Hulu. Remember I told you guys they will always make them. It took forever for it to be announced. The show was over. The movie was over. You know, months, and then suddenly the figure was announced. So it came from that. It wasn't even a movie like in the movie theater. It was Hulu. So if they're making that type of stuff, and we know that they have their entire TMS line for TV shows, why wouldn't it make sense for them to make this? 100% is coming. And you're going to be able to mount it just like he did, Chewbacca and C-3PO when he's all broken up in the backpack, right? In the netted backpack that he's got. They're the same thing. So that's what I wanted to say.
As always, you guys brought it, you killed it. So good.
So there was Romulus at the end over there. So we got the Ultimate Samurai Predator.
That is that's all the brand new reveals for next.
That's a badass looking Samurai Predator. I can tell you that. That's a sick.
That's a lot. As always, you guys
See, this is all Romulus. It looks like. Yeah, Romulus down here at the bottom right hand corner says Alien Romulus. So that looks like a big chap also from Romulus. If not a warrior, then a big chap. Harry Potter. Rudy! Not on the stream, okay? Wait till after the stream. Not on the stream. All right, let's see what else. Oh, so good. So good.
That is that's all the brand new reveals for next. I mean, that's a lot. As always, you guys brought it, you killed it, you got a lot of
So we got some Jaws back there. Yeah, so we got some Jaws, which we're gonna get into the 1/6 scale figures of Jaws, guys, that were already teased and shown and displayed. But look at that. Can you imagine having this shark in your collection? That's sick. This one right here, the one in the middle inside that case that says Jaws, gorgeous. They made those two guys in 1/6. I forget the name of the company. Rudy, if you're in here, what's the name of the company?
even more stuff. We're just gonna keep going. Just keeps going. All right, walkthrough's done. Everybody's proud. To do these videos for you. Yes, they should just go watch the YouTube videos.
Of course, Luch decided to get distracted by the men and not the toys. Shocker. Let's see what else we got in here.
And I put him down for Tuesday.
No, he's superstar. Are you hanging out later?
Yeah, I think I am. You know, nobody else in that guy's going. And my partner, like, I'll get you in, like, but then you have Ken Chironi, the guy who's like an arch tennis, and we have dinner with him, so kind of cool. But I'll do my thing. I'll do like this. Now we're here.
Also, guys, for those who don't know, Luch is also known as the Sesame Street veteran. We got Barry. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Let's play this weekend. So, we got some Beetlejuice action there. Look at that. Look at that big Beetlejuice worm thing. That's sick. Look at the eyeballs popping out like the Hot Toys figure.
No, he's superstar.
And I put him down for Tuesday.
So crazy amount of stuff over there, guys. It feels like a little bit of deja vu, though.
And I put him down for Tuesday.
No, he's superstar. Are you hanging out later?
Yeah, I think I am. You know, nobody else in that guy's going. And
That Superman looks very, very jointy. Look at that thing.
my partner,
Look at that thing. I don't see that stuff. I can't. That's a little too much for me.
more than just like the figures on that. But yeah, so these are the only things we are selling here at the con. The rest
Yes,
so there's a lot more than just like the figures on that. But yeah, so these are the only things we are selling here at the con. The rest
So we got some Ninja Turtles. Look at that. We got Michelangelo, Leonardo,
yes. And then you have the
and they're the other two over here.
It might not be out yet. There's some prototypes there. There's some things that are in production right now, so it'll let you know what ones.
Like I used to paint a lot before.
That was nice with the turtles. That was a good one. Let's see what's next.
Certain wars, so there's a lot more than just like the figures on that. But yeah, so these are the only things we are selling here at the con. The rest
yes. And then you have the trade line.
It might not be out yet. There's some prototypes there. There's some things that are in production right now, so it'll let you know what ones.
Like I used to paint a lot before.
Certain wars, so there's a lot more than just like the figures on that. But yeah, so these are the only things we are selling here at the
Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. That's sick. Godzilla. Look at that thing. That is beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at that thing. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Fabs, you're buying.
I don't think so.
Beetlejuice, Alien 2, not sure what year is it. Let's see who else is it? And Samurai Lola Bunny. Nafty, look at you. Where have you been? I'm doing. Is that right? Yeah. Escape layers nowhere to be seen. Look at that. Sick. That is sick.
Last time they did.
Beautiful.
Last time they did.
No, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful piece.
Last time they did.
I'm realizing Luch sent me videos twice. He sent me the same videos 2 times every time. That's why I keep playing the same thing. Oh, look at that. Universal Soldiers. That is sick. If anybody knows about these figures, guys, from Blitzway, those figures are probably one of the biggest hits in the community since I started collecting that double pack, that set. Got some Robocop too. Look at that. Look at that. The true Hot Toys killer. That's nice. That's really nice. Really nice.
That's Jason. Look at Oh, look. Look at Terrifier.
To get the Goonie down.
Look at that one.
That's nice. Those are really nice. 5 points.
That's Jason.
Look at that. That's sick. The detail on these little things is crazy. Look at that. I still can't believe Hot Toys finally gave us his cape. I tell you that.
Look at
You got the art gallery Joker.
Oh, look. Look at Terrifier.
To get the Goonie down.
Look at that one.
Beautiful. A lot of action over there, guys. A lot of action.
It almost looks seamless. No, he's gonna clean it. None of the turtles.
They're doing movie ones? What else they doing? There's like no new ones.
That Casey Jones is badass. Look at that one. That's sick. I like the size of these turtles here. They look funky. They got big ass feet. I like them a lot. Never seen them before.
Yeah.
Oh, Hellboy.
It's a
Popeye.
look at the head.
Yeah, no. Oh, Dick Tracy. Power Ranger. Let me tell you guys, I wanted to see Dick Tracy. I want to tell you guys a funny story. When 89 Batman came out, during that same weekend, Dick Tracy was out. And my dad goes, "What movie you want to see, Dick Tracy or Batman?" I said, "Both." He goes, "No, you got to pick one." Batman, of course. To this day, I'm yet to see Dick Tracy. To this day, I haven't seen it at all. Crazy, right? All that's missing is Street Fighter. So I was getting into yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Universal Soldier, yep. The next Blitzway 2.0s. We got a super chat from Ash, my man. Unbelievable, Ash. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Ash, I'm going to tell you something. Where's Wolverine? What's today? Today's Friday. Friday, we're almost in August. September, Ash. September. It's not going to change. September. Why Casey Jones holding a bat? He should. No, he did the. Remember, he did the. Remember in the movie, in the original Ninja Turtles, when he fought Raph, right in the park. And Raph pulls out the bat, and he's like, "Oh, actually, Casey Jones pulled out the bat, and he goes, "Oh, look, Jose Canseco bat," and he already had the bat with him, so he, that's one of his. It's all sports stuff, right? So it's a hockey stick, it's the bat. Diddy Tracy. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're in the future. I forgot. It is Saturday for you. I forgot. All advanced and stuff. All right, let's go to the next video, guys. Told you there's a lot. Poor Luch, man. What a joke. What a joke. Let's go.
It almost looks seamless. No, he's gonna clean it. None of the turtles.
They're doing movie ones? What else they doing? There's like no new ones.
What is our class?
The only thing I like about him is it does, yeah.
Look at the head.
And then that's just the whole, you know. Yeah, I always
Luch videoing like he doesn't care about nothing. He's not even smiling in the images or nothing. Unbelievable. Oh, let's see. Oh, I see what happened. So Fantastic Four, guys, as you can see, they got him also. I forget, I don't know what brand this is. He didn't tell us.
The Nightwing is the
Look
one
at
that's
that.
exclusive,
Johnny
right?
Storm.
Cool. Good to know. I'm gonna go see if I find something else.
Those are nice. See, Johnny Storm, guys. Johnny Storm.
The Nightwing is the one that's exclusive, right? Oh, cool. Good to know. I'm gonna go see if I find something else.
Blinken, how are you, my friend? Welcome. My wallet really hurts from all these. I'm telling you, this has been the most painful day, I feel like, ever. Just the day. Not even the week, just the day. Mexico release. Terminator figures this year. Hope there's more videos of them. Grand Admiral Thrawn, welcome. First time here. Nice to see you. You need to make a visit to Hot Toys HQ. Oh, man. Next video, guys. Poor Luch. That's cool. Look at that. So that's exactly what we just got from Hot Toys, right? This pack here, literally the exact same thing, right? With the red robe, the Chancellor, Palpatine's head sculpt, and then the Emperor's head sculpt, right? So literally the exact same thing. This is a double pack, so that's really cool. Oh, this is Black Series. The Black Series, Mace Windu and Darth Sidious. Yeah. There's Obi-Wan and
Show that at the press breakfast yesterday morning. So that and the Force Ghost 3-pack, those are our iconic.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Ahsoka. Is this Ahsoka? No, yeah, it is Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
No.
Oh, look at what's his name? Luch, you went so fast for the Ahsoka line. Look at that. Look at that artisan head sculpt. The true Hot Toys killer. Let's see. Yeah, he went too quickly with the.
Oh, the Palpatine and Mace, yeah. And the Force Ghost 3-pack, those are our iconic.
There we go. Ezra. I can't see. Short Trooper, Death Trooper.
No.
There is, what the hell is that over there? I can't even see. Is that a witch? Who is this in the middle? There's a few other people that I can't recognize. I can't see their names either. Oh, man. Should have went to the end. Should have went to the end. Unbelievable. Luch with the non-video skills. Now this is all for Rudy. Those things are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Rudy, how do you like those? Did that dinosaur eyes just move? Imagine. Faz, you need to check out the Lord of the Rings, Moria Fellowship Epic. My friend. My friend. I don't even know what that is. I'll tell you, Fast Hasbro has a pattern for hot toys. No, not necessarily. Obviously, toy companies are going to make similar stuff. Specifically, for example, like from Disney, Marvel, right? All that standard stuff. So it looks like, they're doing the same stuff. Not always. Yes. Usually, I can't even say usually. A lot of the times you'll see Marvel Legends making stuff that Hot Toys is making, or Black Series making stuff that Hot Toys is making. And there's usually the smaller scale stuff that comes out with these figures first, and then we hear from Hot Toys about them. So it is not crazy, right? It does happen, but I think it's just because they're toy companies, and if a specific, line or IP is hot, or there's a show or a movie going on, obviously they're all going to jump into making whatever it is they want to make of that product. But I don't think that, it's Hot Toys like, oh, look, Marvel Legends is doing it, let's do it too. I don't think it's that. Because remember, there's a lot of things that Hot Toys makes on their own that they call Hot Toys exclusives, which means nobody else in the world is making that specific figure but Hot Toys, right? That's why they call them Hot Toys exclusives, because nobody else is making that. So how come nobody else makes those? How come Black Series doesn't make those Hot Toys exclusives? How come, what do you call it? Any other company makes those Hot Toys exclusives? Because that's Hot Toys thing, right? So it's not like they copy it. It's just they'll make toys and they'll happen to make the same thing. Because if you also pay attention, look at how deep some of these lines go, right? Look at, for example, Black Series Ahsoka we just saw, right? It's like 15 figures there. Hot Toys would never do that. They could, and they have done figure lines with a lot of figures, absolutely. Look at Clone Wars alone, and that's a new line, right? Look at Rogue One. So they do lines, they do big lines, but not always. Not always. Another thing, look at how quickly when an entire line comes out for these smaller scales, they show you the entire line. Hot Toys doesn't do that. Hot Toys will show you whatever it is that they have relevant at the moment, and then throughout the years, they'll feed you the rest of the line. So, you know what I mean? Let's see. All right, so let's go back to, I thought I missed a message, a comment.
Near the end.
This is the posse that Luch showed up with the wigs, so do not judge.
Honestly, I think it's near the end. Honestly, I think it's
Luch is like, hey guys, wait for me. They're like, we don't know you, Garlic. Let's see. All righty. Can you imagine showing up to a convention to enjoy yourself, and your job is to hold that tail the entire time? Get away from me. Do not wear the costume. I am not holding your tail. Can you imagine? Holy crap. Unreal. I would never.
We got caught up in the animatronic bird. I didn't see that animatronic bird. we've been talking about.
Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That shark is beautiful. Oh, Luch's pipe. Luch's homie. Yeah, that was nice. Let's play that one again. Wait, we got a super chat from Luch. Luch, where are you? Where are you, Luch? Says, my apologies to the community. I never want to let you down. Fabi, yes, but the community never. Say, what happened? What happened to you? What happened?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Luch, what's going on? It says my connection kept jumping around like crazy. Was going from 5 gay to 4 gay. See, guys, his connection turns gayer. He goes from 4 gay to 5 gay. Unreal. Lucha, what the hell's going on? So now what? What happened? Where are you? What about putting it on airplane mode and then taking it off airplane mode? I don't know if you know what that does, but that gets you closer to whatever telephone hole is closer to you for better service. So put it on airplane mode for like a couple seconds and then turn it off and see what happens. Yeah, and then try to come back. It should work. If you do that, it should work. It'll at least hook you up to the closest phone tower that's near you if you do that. And then try to hop back in. When you're high maintenance, so I know you won't hold it. No. Yo, can you imagine? Sit the whole show. First of all, I don't know if you know what it is like to be at these things when you're walking for 8 hours non-stop. Do you know what happens to your body? I don't think you do. I learned my first year at Comic-Con. I was like, what is happening to me? Remember, I'm active. I'm very active. I play soccer twice a week. I run for fun. Okay? Walking was torture. Your feet are on fire when you're done. Your joints are on fire. Your back is on fire. Your hips are on fire. You feel 90 years old. Not when you leave. When you leave, you're beat up. You're banged up. The next morning, you feel like somebody beat you up with a baseball bat. Like bad. So it is perfect that we go Thursday and Saturday because we need that day in between. We need that break in between. Luch, it worked?
Yeah, it looks like I'm back on.
Oh, it worked. Did you do what I told you with the airplane mode?
I did. I connected to airplane mode and then disconnected. Now I'm back on. So then I try to log back in on StreamYard and it looks like I'm back on.
See, you're welcome. See, it works, guys. That's a little trick for those who, whenever you're somewhere and you don't have good service, when you put on an airplane mode and then turn it back off, what happens is you hook up to the closest cell tower that's near you at the moment. Because remember, when you're driving, let's say you have your phone, it'll be, let's say you're leaving your home. You're always hooked up to that closest tower to your home. But then when you're driving away, at some point, you end up disconnecting from it. And it's hard to connect to others if you're not from around there, right? So you have to purposely ask the phone to connect to whatever you're close to by doing the airplane mode. So now, Luch, so tell us, how was it? What anything exciting over there? What's good over there?
Yeah, it was cool. You know, everything was a lot of fun. A lot of cosplayers. I'll definitely post those pictures on 1/6 Evolution. But yeah, no, I mean, it just really sucked. Like, this never happened to me before, where like I had like zero connection. I mean, this is like our third Comic-Con here in San Diego, and this hasn't happened before. All of a sudden, it just went to crap. I mean, like, I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like panicking. I'm like, no, I didn't want to disappoint the community.
Oh my, yeah, no, don't worry about the community. It disappointed me because it's my stream. But let's see. Let's get to the next video. Maybe you could then narrate a little bit of what is what. Hold on. Let's see where I am. Here we go. So what is this?
So that's a Lego representation of the whole Comic-Con, the whole San Diego Convention Center.
Oh wow! So that's
Yeah,
what
that
the
thing is
building looks like.
ginormous.
That's what the building looks like from outside.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, that was Lego has never done anything like that. I mean, this was like incredible for any of you Lego collectors out there. I mean, this thing was amazing. I mean, the square footage of this must have been huge.
I heard they were doing it.
The Verizon guide. Oh my god. Yeah, that thing is huge, man. That is beautiful. Did they say how much something like that costs or no?
No. I think just Lego got together with the convention people and just they started building that maybe a week ago. But it was pretty cool to see. I've never seen anything like that before.
Now, who are these people here? Because I
Just
saw cosplayers, right?
Yeah, it's just random cosplayers. That Supergirl looked amazing, though.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you when I saw you post the pictures, I was like, oh, she looks legit.
Yeah.
Even the Supergirl, Mike's favorite Hispanic Supergirl.
That's right.
You guys look amazing. Thank
Luch, be honest, Luch. What are you gonna do with this video later?
I'm gonna make all those characters into Fisons.
Oh my God. That's a really nice Superman outfit too. Look at the shoulders.
you guys look amazing.
Yeah, his the what do you call it? The costume, the Superman costume is beautiful. That looks legit. Have you ever bought a real expensive costume like that or no?
No. I barely collect.
These are badass. Mumra has always been my shit. Mumra has always been my shit.
And then like it gets cut down and repurposed and
These are Mondo, right?
Yeah, those were sick.
Yeah, no, they're beautiful. Mondos are they just two toys, but they're beautiful. Yeah.
even the start. Like,
nah, that Mumra, man. I like the old man Mumra, and I like this transformation Mumra.
Those Mondos are amazing. Mondo's really coming up. Those are 1/6 scale figures, but I'm sure they're a little undersized, but they're definitely coming up, man. And I think I posted or I sent you a video of they're working on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well.
No, I'm telling you, I love the Mondo line. They're very nice figures. Again, very, very toyish. That's my only problem with them. They look like a real toy, and they're priced at a Hot Toys price, $240, $220. It's like, what are you talking about? I understand that they come with a lot of stuff. They got a lot of accessories, different head sculpts, different expressions, all these accessories. I get it. You can, if you really want to, you can justify the 200 plus price point on them. I can't because they're too toyish. They look too toyish to me, even though these are figures, a 12-inch plus, right? The detail on them, the articulation on them, but just those bodies, like the 2099 Spider-Man that Hot Toys was going to do. Remember that?
Yeah.
With all the joints out? Nah. Absolutely not. But again, gorgeous figures. Great figures. Let's go to the next video. That's a huge doll, no?
That's a 1-to-1 Megan figure right there.
Wow. Eyes staring into your soul.
For those who love horror.
Yeah, this is creepy. How much was this? Did they say? Did they say?
Oh, that was like $1,000.
You know what you should have done? You should have postponed your wedding and bought this instead.
No,
Unbelievable. Because I remember you were like, "Oh, I gotta stop collecting for 15 years so I could get married." Now that you're married, you don't have to save anymore. You know?
I don't have to buy those 101 Fisons anymore. No, because I already got one.
Oh my god! All right, next video, guys.
Yes.
Wheel in there with the mouse servers. As you can see, all that attention to detail. It's just even if I did 35, yeah, 35.
Yeah.
It's like, take my money.
Yeah. No.
That's a beauty. What is that?
Yeah. But that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mondo. So that's a prototype that they're working on. And
So that's
I'm telling you, man, they're going to be amazing when they come out with all 4 of them.
Wait, this is a 1/6 Donatello.
Yes. From Mondo.
So it's not even painted because it's like literally like prototype.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick. And if they look like the what do you call it? Like the He-Man stuff, or not the He-Man? Well, He-Man too. The He-Man and the Thundercat stuff.
Thundercats.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Well, they got He-Man too. They got He-Man too. You know that, right?
Yeah, He-Man, Thundercats. They have some Marvel stuff. I think I sent you a video with.
Oh yeah, no, they got Venom. They got X-Men. Yeah, they got the new Rogue now. Did you see the new Rogue, the variant Rogue? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, these turtles are going to be amazing. But like you said, that price point at $250. You know, considering that they don't have any like leather or cloth goods or anything like that, and you got those really visible joints, it's going to be a hard sell. But I mean, those are going to be legit, you know, Mondo figures right there.
And the thing is, they look incredible on the shelf. They look really classy. They're bright figures. They're very colorful, so they pop. And because they're humongous, they really stand out. But yo, that plastic kills me, man. It's all plastic, you know. All of it is plastic.
Yeah.
These are the animation Ghostbusters, right?
Right. Yeah. From the counter figures. Yeah. From the cartoon.
To commission a poster that I would want personally, and we'll just have to make sure we put it out and sell them. So it
Oh, look at you with the on the right with the spiky hair. It looks like you a little bit, no?
Yes, it's a jam piece. So there's Jim Moffitt illustration, there's Sanford Green illustration. This is one of the
It's like an actual Spider-Verse. It's a multiverse of different art.
Yes, and they're both like rendered, tight, realistic style. One of them is very graphic.
They look really good.
And that's just it, right? So as you go throughout, you go Jim, you go Sanford, you see Jim, you see Sanford, right? And boom. The colors, right? It's an incredible thing, and it was really a challenge because one of them works very
look at all that's beautiful.
Yeah, those are the 7-inch figures.
What brand?
That's also Mondo, but those are the 7-inch figures.
Oh, I didn't even know Mondo made those. I thought Mondo was only focusing on those big ones now.
No, they make small figures. They make those 1/6 scale, and that's NECA.
These are NECA?
Those are NECA, yeah. So those are the black and white Justice League figures, and they're also crowdfunding the Justice Mobile.
Isn't that what McFarlane's doing, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I think this is McFarlane because they're doing the Justice Mobile, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's crowdfunding it. That's why when you said that, I knew right away because he's the one doing that. And then he says one tier will give you one figure, then another tier will give you another figure, then another tier will give you another figure, and then the last tier will give you all three or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this is what this is.
Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, see, it said reward level. Wait. See, there it is. So Batmobile, Batman vs Superman parts to make Justice League Batmobile, 3 Batman and Bat Signal, and then 4 all the figures. Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's cool. It looked really cool.
That vehicle is a sexy vehicle. That is a very, very sexy Batmobile. That's why I love my Jazz Inc. one. It's not the fact that it's Jazz Inc. I just love that vehicle. It's sexy as hell. I love my Jazz Inc. vehicle. It's again not because it's Jazz Inc., but because of the actual vehicle. Beautiful.
Now, Fabi, when you got that Jazz Inc. Justice Mobile, did you get the one with like the cannon and the extra missiles and all that stuff?
Yeah, because it was BVS and then it was BVS Deluxe. The Deluxe came with the interchangeable parts to make them Justice League version. And
Gotcha.
of course, because I didn't, out of the two of the Justice League and BVS, I like Justice League Batmobile better than the BVS because of that cannon. So as soon as he put it up that it was deluxe, to get those options, I was like, absolutely. So I have it displayed as Justice League. But the fact that you could get both out of it is sick,
Gotcha.
I think it's the same brand.
So what is this, Luch? Everybody's talking about these mummy figures.
Yeah, so I think God, I off the top of my head, I forgot what company made this, but I think I think it's in the video, the company that made it, but they made that what is this, Brandon Fraser mummy, and then down below it, there's 2 other figures that have been going around the screen.
Yeah.
How was this in hand? Because it doesn't look great from the video.
No, the paint applications look kind of crappy, not realistic, more like Movie Masters, Marvel Legends. That's what it kind of looks like, but it's a 12-inch figure, or 12-inch figure, but with like cloth goods and everything.
Oh wow! I think Rudy had mentioned what brand it was. It's a new brand. It's nothing old, right? It's something brand new.
It's a brand new brand, and I think it's in the video. When I pan out, I think you'll see the manufacturer.
Because these are also made.
Oh yeah, Jaws. That's what it was.
Right, the Jaws.
Knows how awesome these are because I bought it.
These look sick. They look very, very good. How do they look in person?
They look great. They look. I mean, again, it's not Hot Toys quality. It's not definitely not Inart quality. But I mean, for a 12-inch with soft goods, I mean, it looked pretty good. I mean, how much are they? It's yet to be seen. But I mean, I would say $150. The Cody price, it's definitely a deal if it's 150.
Right, the Cody price is good.
For me for the longest time.
That looks great. They look good. They look very. Look at the chum. Look at the chum. What are these? This is Battlestar Galactica.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know any of these guys. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
1/6
Factory
showcase.
4.
Yeah, factory.
Factory 6 or something like that. I don't know. Some weird company.
No, it says factory, but the 1v1 is 1/6. 1/6 showcase.
Yeah.
But the factory, the name of the company's Factory something. It looks like.
Sorry, I forgot my Roman numerals, Fabi.
No, I know. That's what happens when you're from Mexico. Let's see. Oh my god. And then I think this is this one. This is the last video. So what is this? What brand is this?
That's Mattel. That's the Mattel HasLab crowdfunding Ecto 1 and Ghostbusters, man. That's what I actually pre-ordered about a year ago.
That Ecto 1 is beautiful.
Dude, that's a huge fucking car. I mean, that thing is probably half the size, a little bit less the size of the Hot Toys Batmobile in length. I mean, that thing is like maybe like a quarter, three quarters of the size of the Batmobile, the Hot Toys Batmobile. I mean, that Ecto 1 it's huge. It's beautiful.
Wow. Tony Tom says it's Hasbro, not Mattel.
Yeah.
Get your company straight. Brad, you garlic. Finally came out of the this guy. Unbelievable. Factory Entertainment. There you go. That's the name. 1-6 Showcase. Yeah. Moose, don't worry. I got him. I'll teach him the ropes.
I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry.
Fabs
A lot of walking.
Oh my god. All right, let's go. See, even Moose wants to find out. Luch, answer this for him.
Do you peasants collect? I obviously don't. I'm a part-time collector.
Oh my god.
Oh man, these are beautiful. Beautiful.
No, that extra one looks amazing. Look at all that light. Look at all those lights on that. That is gorgeous. Look at that. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Timer.
Beautiful.
That is so nice. That extra one is such a classy vehicle. So beautiful, man. They're such nice figures. Even at that scale, they look so nice.
So they had two versions. They had a standard and they had a deluxe. So I crowdfunded the deluxe, and I met, or when they did the crowdfunding, they hit all their tiers, and you were able to get that Lewis Telly for when as soon as they surpassed their goal. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, when I was talking to the guy from Hasbro, he said that sometime in December, January, they should be shipping. So man, I'm definitely excited for that.
Oh, yeah, that was the last video. So Luch, tell us anything new over there, anything exciting over there, anything that you hadn't seen before.
I just the Lego display. I mean, that Lego section took up a lot of space at the convention center. So I'm sure Lego, they paid a nice hefty penny to occupy that space. Obviously, the thing that's disappointing is that there was close to 0 1/6 figures as far as like Blitzway, obviously Sideshow. I mean, even Inart. Last year they had some representation there. They had the Michael Jackson figure there. They had a couple of the Walking Dead, and they had the Dune figures as well. And they had that clown John guy, you know, walking around, apparently talking to people. I missed that guy, unfortunately, because I know how much you wanted me to talk to him for you, Fabby.
I wanted you to get me his autograph. Go ahead.
Of course. And, you know, unfortunately, he wasn't here, you know, this time around. But yeah, no, it almost seems like every year it's becoming a little bit more disappointing and disappointing.
I was just gonna say, it felt like this year there was like really nothing like to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the past, I mean, even Blitzway would go, and I remember seeing the actual 1/6 Ghostbusters, you know, the Ecto one there, and I mean that was super cool. And now, I mean, they're not. I'm surprised that they weren't even there. And yeah, so at this point, it's just, you know, 112, you know, 6-inch, 3 3/4 or whatever, you know, GI Joe stuff, Marvel Legends, Lego Pop, you know, Funko Pop. Mondo, I mean, that's the really exciting stuff was the Mondo stuff, you know, like those Ninja Turtles, you know, the Thundercats and the He-Man stuff. But other than that, it's just, yeah, it's not the same anymore. I don't know what's going. Maybe I blame the internet. I blame, you know, everybody going the cheap route, selling online, no more brick and mortar stores.
No, it's not that. You know what it is? It's the fact that Sideshow doesn't show up. Because let me tell you something. If Sideshow showed up every year like normal, there would always be excitement. There would always be excitement. Because remember, that's the booth that everybody wanted to go to. So I think that's what's getting disappointing and more disappointing every year, because they're not going anymore. You know, so
I kid you not. I kid you not, in the past years when I would go to Comic-Con, I would literally spend an hour at the sideshow booth just for the fact that they had all the, the
Correct.
pre-orders there, all the somewhat of reveals, and I would literally just hang out in that section for hours, like just, nitpicking. Well, not really nitpicking, but just looking at every single tiny little
Staring at-
detail.
Yep, staring
I
at
mean,
everything.
exactly. And just for the fact that they're, it's been what, COVID, right after COVID, it's just that all stopped, COVID, after COVID, that it all came to an end. But 2018, 19, that was like the last year they were there. Yeah.
No, very disappointing. And again, like I said, if they were still going, it wouldn't feel like it's disappointing. It wouldn't feel like it's depressing. It would, because at the end of the day, people want to go see Hot Toys, so as long as those are there, it doesn't matter what else is around because you're going there for Hot Toys. Anything else is just extra, and what you said, that's what people did. People went to Comic-Con just to go to Sideshow's booth and look at all the Hot Toys because that's the most appealing and exciting stuff anyway, so that's why it's a bummer that they don't show up anymore because they were the main event. Sideshow was the main event.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Inart had a separate show in San Diego. That must be a cheaper space than San Diego Comic-Con. Probably. Well, last time they did didn't they do that, Luch? They had like a different location and everybody else went over there?
They did. So they had some 1/6 figures at the convention and they were piggybacking on somebody else's booth. But John from Inart was there saying, hey, we, to the VIP holders, the people that obviously kiss his ass and promote the hell out of Inart, that's when they unveiled their 12-inch figure or their 1/12, like that Dark Knight Bale Batman. They revealed it there, and then a couple other 1/12 figures. But this time around, I don't think they were around. At least I didn't see online or any whispers from the community.
TK592, welcome. He says in our basement show. Oh my god! I think that's what it was, wasn't it? It was like they were in the warehouse, like the basement or warehouse or something.
Yeah, they had like their own little unveiling at like down the street at another hotel, like in the closet or something, the janitor's closet or something like that.
Bob says, thanks for the yes, Luch. Thank you. It was very nice to watch them without you bothering me. So so what happened? What is the difference? So what happened differently now? Because at least before you would have service, you would stream from outside. What happened now?
Yeah, I did what you said, go on airplane mode, disconnect from airplane mode. And apparently, like you said, I guess my phone will ping to a tower nearby. But prior to that,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Prior to that, what happened? You usually have service.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I kept turning on shutting down, turning it back on to see if it resetted itself. But for whatever reason, I just kept going from 5G to 4G. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I was getting so frustrated. And then I figured if I come back to the car, that's where I'm at. I figured, maybe I'm in a better spot, for connection. But I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over the first videos real quickly, guys. If you want to head out, that's fine. I'm just gonna so he could at least narrate the ones that we already went over real quickly, since he didn't, because a lot of them I didn't even know what they were. So real quickly, Luch, let me just delete all the doubles because it looks like I saved them twice, and of course I blamed you. But let me hold on. 51, 53. Okay, good. All right, so let's start with the first one. So what is this?
Okay, so that's a prop replicas right there, and I
don't even want to ask.
What's this?
So that's a 1-to-1 xenomorph. That was that pulse rifle from Romulus, and then right behind it, there's a Corporal Hicks, a 1/3 statue.
That's a Colonial Marine, right?
A Colonial Marine, right? And that was 1/3.
Yeah, look at that. How's that face hugger? Does it look nice?
Yeah, no, it looked legit. I mean, the paint apps are amazing. The sculpting was great. The only problem, it's a statue. Us. We like to tinker and pose and stuff like that. But maybe for you, it'd be great because it's in a statue form.
Well, the worst part is you can't even look at it because you can't face in it. So let's see. All right, next video. All right, let's see. Second video. So SH is Tamashi Nations.
Yeah, I think it's within the same family, or but it's just it's all plastic, visible joints.
How much was that? Did it say?
No. I mean, usually they go for around $60 to $70. And then you have the Mescos that have the cloth goods, and those go for about 80 or 90. So I think this is what Inart's trying to get at figure arts, maybe trying to take a little bit of their thunder. And then those are the neck predators for sure.
Now, how were these in person? Were they they look nice? How big were they? 12 inches?
No, these were, I would say these are more around the 7 to 8 inch.
The brand new reveals for next.
That samurai looks badass.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a badass look.
I mean, that's a lot.
See this now. Question for you, Luch. You know the show's going on, right?
Right. Yeah, that's in August, right? This is actually the movie Predator Badlands.
Right. Well, this is. I thought it was a series. It's not a series. It's a movie.
The series is the Alien Earth. That's the series on Hulu.
A cartoon. Right.
Yeah, and this is actual movie.
So now, so let me correct myself because I thought it was a show. Remember, I was telling you guys this is coming from the show. It is clearly Luch saying it's not a show; it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Even more of a reason why it's coming. Prey was a movie. They gave us the Prey Predator. This is a movie. We're getting this 1,000,000,000%. Don't tell me you didn't hear here first. So go ahead.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer yet? Fabi, for this one for Predator Badlands?
Yep.
It looks amazing. I mean, just for the fact that they have these androids, these.
Yep. The robots, the cyborgs.
From Wayland Yutani, yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
No, it's crazy. TK says there had something at San Diego Wine and Culinary Center today, apparently. Oh, did you hear about that, Luch? I didn't even know.
Is TK talking about Inart? Do they have something elsewhere?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Miguel, my friend, welcome. Welcome. But yeah, so again, guys, I had no idea. Like I said, I've seen the trailer. I didn't know it was a movie. I thought it was a show. I know about that Alien show, also the cartoon. I know they're two completely different worlds, but for some reason I thought this was going to be the Badlands was going to be a show too. But even with me not knowing it was a movie, I could tell you that the figure's coming because again, just out of principle, because of the fact that Hot Toys always makes Predators, Aliens, Robocops, blah, blah, blah. That's the only reason why I could tell you it's coming. Remember this conversation because it's coming. What about you, Luch? Do you think just from pattern, just from you seeing them make the Prey figure that just came out, do you think this is coming, yes or no?
Oh, this is definitely coming. I mean, can you imagine having a torn off android like this, person right here, half of a body, or maybe they can have a whole figure and you have the option of displaying it with its torso only. I mean, that's going to be amazing in your collection. And then you have this amazing, well, I mean, I think this Predator looks really good. I think it looks good. I mean, the facial expressions, the animation in the trailer, I mean, it looks realistic. I mean, it looks, I'm blown away. I'm definitely going to.
As a figure, is going to look incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to look, a lot of people are complaining about the design of it. They're comparing it to how they used to look and, they don't really like this design. let me tell you something. As a figure, this thing is going to be beautiful.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Absolutely, this thing's going to be badass. The texture on the skin is going to be badass. The paint application is going to be badass. And like I told you guys earlier, Luch wasn't here. Luch, what I said was, remember the Chewbacca and C-3PO that are still for pre-order right now. Remember, he's carrying C-3PO as a backpack. Remember, he's all broken up. You're going to tell me that Hot Toys is not going to do the same thing for this? You better believe it. Because remember, that was one of the scenes in the trailer that he was carrying her on his back, like the Chewbacca figure. So you better believe it, guys. You better believe it. Let's continue.
As always, you guys brought it.
So now the aliens. How are these?
The paint quality looks good. Articulation, that's questionable. I've had some situations with NECA figures where the joints would be so stiff that if you try to force them, they would snap. So the trick is always to heat them with a hair dryer or a heat gun. But that's the only problem I have with NECA. I mean, the sculpting is amazing. The paint is incredible. It's just the articulation that scares me with NECA. They just keep snapping.
Wait, question. So you're saying that you buy a brand new NECA figure, you take it out of the box, and you go bend the arm, and it'll break on you?
Oh yeah, because the paint gets it dries solid on its joints, and then when you try to articulate it, it just snaps and breaks. So that's why you always want to hit it with a hair dryer or a heat gun, so that way you can get better. You don't have the.
So question for you. So when you break the figure, do you call Toys Wonderland back and try to get a refund?
I'm sorry, Fabi, you're kind of breaking up there. Can you please repeat?
I said, when you break the figure, you open the figure, it breaks. Do you call Toys Wonderland to get a replacement right away?
No. I go back to Walmart with my receipt and I try to get another copy of it.
He said Walmart. I'm sitting here thinking you're buying from Toys Wonderland. Unreal. No support for the 1/6 community. Unbelievable.
No.
That's funny.
You got a lot of amazing things.
Now, what about the jaws? Tell us about the jaws, because they look beautiful.
Yeah, no, they look great. Again, I mean, the paint apps look amazing. They look like they would be a lot of fun to pose.
Right?
Again, NECA, you just got to be careful with the NECA joints, man. They'll snap and break on you. So,
Luch, what is this thing inside that clear box on the right? That shark coming out of like the bottom. What is that? Is that like a statue thing?
Okay, so those who collect NECA, those true veterans, if they remember, NECA made a line of movie posters. There were 3D movie posters, and they were just basically a cover of a VHS tape or the actual movie poster, and it was like a 3D representation of the poster. So, and that's what that is. That's like the old NECA, or maybe even the McFarlanes, I think, from back in the day. They made these poster representations in toy form and they were kind of like 3D. And man, yeah, those things are amazing too back in the day. But I think this is NECA's version of exactly the same thing that McFarlane did back in the day.
Yeah, no, they look really nice. Chooch, how are you, my friend? I'm doing. Welcome. All right.
Even more.
I feel like every Comic-Con there is always
the Chuckies.
Chucky, yeah, always.
Yeah.
NECA never skips their Chuckies.
We're just gonna keep going. Just keeps going. All right, walkthrough's done. Everybody's timing.
And then I said, when you were in here, I said, of course you got distracted by the men instead of the toys. What is this about?
Well, that's Pixel Dan. Those in the community who collect 6, 7-inch figures, they all know who Pixel Dan is.
Wait, they collect what figures?
7, 6-inch figures, Pixel Dan.
Why? Who is he? I don't know who he is.
Oh, he does a lot of the Hasbro, G.I. Joe, Thundercats.
What are they
He-Man.
called? The Hasbro veteran?
Yeah, that's who he is exactly.
For you.
No, I never heard of him.
Yes, they should just go watch the YouTube.
Can you imagine being popular for toys?
Unreal.
No, it's crazy, right? You would never. I would never think that. Number 4. So this is all what brand? NECA too?
That's NECA. Those are the Beetlejuice 7-inch figure line. They went deep in them, as you can see.
You said you had pre-order what, the Sesame Street, this line, or were you waiting for the bigger?
No respect. No respect.
The thing is that they're not horrible figures. You know what I mean? They're just childish, but they're nice.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, I think I am. Nobody else in that guy's doing. And my partner, like, I'll get you in. But then you have Ken Choney, the guy who's like the arch business, and we have dinner with him. So kind of cool. But I'll do my thing. I'll do like this. Now we're here.
Nefty, thank you for this question. It says, Luch, great job, man. What part of the Dominican Republic you're from? It's funny you asked this because Luch is my Dominican neighbor. You know, he always talks about my Dominican neighbor, which is himself.
I'm from the Haiti side, Nefty. I'm from the Haiti side.
From the Haiti, I like those shrinkers from the Haiti side. Unbelievable. All right, let's see who else we got in here. I think we got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So there's a lot more than just like the figures on that. But yeah, so these are.
So this is strictly NECA, right?
This is all NECA, yes.
Yes. And then you have the trade lines.
Yeah, there's some prototypes there. There's some things that are in production right now, so it'll let you know what happens.
Next time when you film, try to make sure nobody's chasing you, so you slow down a little bit, because it's like.
Like I used to paint a lot.
Yeah, those weren't really that exciting. That's why I didn't take my time.
You were like, zoom. Let's see what else we got. That was 4, 5, 6. So what is this?
They had a Godzilla booth, and it was some type of Japanese line. I'm not sure if I got their logo on this video, but I thought that was pretty cool. They had a nice little diorama there with a bunch of little Godzillas roaming around.
That's not Tamashii Nations, no.
I don't think so.
No. Yeah, because I feel like Tamashii Nations makes Godzillas, no?
Yeah, they do, but I'm not too sure if that was them or some random, no name company trying to come up with Godzilla figures too.
What about these? These are sick. The Universal Soldiers. This is NECA?
So this is a NECA. This is now another line, and I think in the video, their brand is on there. And they also they had these, and I think they also had some other line of figures too when you play the video.
Yeah, is it treason if I buy a Jazzing Land Speeder for cheap? Is it treason? This guy. Barry says, FabsFigures makes the Godzilla stuff. I Am Legend, long time.
Hello!
Is it Kotobukiya? It's one of their biggest higher end ones. Oh yeah, Kotobukiya was a popular one too. That's not this, right? That's not Kotobukiya, no.
No, I don't think so.
Robocop.
replaceable headdress.
Big. Look at that. You got the battle damage helmet right there. You got the spiked fist. You got that big cannon. Look at that huge. What would you rather, this or Hot Toys? You have 3 seconds. Go.
No, Hot Toys for sure.
All right, let's see. All right, we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. So what is this? 5 points.
Yeah, so that's another small new company coming up, trying to sell their. Now these figures are more closer to the GI Joe size. What is that? 3 3/4 or some shit like that. Size. Yeah, they're small. These figures are definitely small, but they look pretty cool.
No, they're nice, but they are tiny though.
That's Jason.
There's a lot going on for these tiny figures, you know.
Oh look at the Terrifier.
Get the Goonie down.
Look at that one.
It's crazy how people would just want to buy that Batmobile, huh? Let's see what else we got.
It almost looks
Do you own any of these? No.
No, these are all. This is all Mesco line right here. But yeah, these figures definitely look great too.
You don't own any Mesco?
No.
Yeah, Mike, I think owns a lot.
They're doing movie ones? What else are they doing? There's like no new ones.
This is outline.
It does. Look at the head.
I mean, that's just the
A
whole.
lot of stuff. So how are these? How do these look in hand? All these Mescos.
No, the Mescos look beautiful. You know, especially these Power Rangers. They have cloth goods. All the joints are covered with the spandex suits that they wear. The Ninja Turtles were really detailed with their different face sculpts and stuff like that. Mesco's a very nice line. It's expensive for 6-inch figures. You're looking at close to $80 to $90 per figure, but I mean you get a lot for it.
What are these? What are these?
Those are just statues, Jurassic Park statues.
What brand?
From Iron Studios.
Oh, Iron Studios. They look amazing.
Oh yeah.
That thing is massive. Look at that thing, that head. How much do they go for? Did you get any pricing on these? No.
Oh, those you're looking at close to 25 to 30 grand. Yeah, that's Elon bucks right there.
Yeah, nah, forget that.
And then forward clear the end. Honestly, I think
Is this you were hanging out with the whole time over there? No.
Those are my homies.
This is who you showed up with?
89 Batman, that parade scene at the end of the movie, man. I mean, this is classic.
Oh, I know where this is from. I owned the TV once. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. How about these? Oh, what are these?
Mezco as well.
Which one? Mezco?
Mezco, because they have the cloth good.
The Nightwing is the one that's exclusive, right? Oh, cool. Good to know. I'm gonna go see if I find something else.
Look at that. Sold out for entire show. Fantastic Four Deluxe Steel Box set 112 collective. $450 for all of them.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about that.
A lot of money for 6-inch figures for sure.
Yeah, nah. And these bases are humongous, and nah, I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. Ash, you're back. Where'd you go? I didn't even know you left. Bob. Oh, these look cool. I want them. Let's see. Let's go. You guys are insane. Let's go. All right. Let's see. I think this is what? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, these. What are these?
Those are the Hasbro Black Series, Star Wars Black Series.
Oh, these are what? 7 inches too?
Yeah. These are the ones that everybody craps on. When they make fun of collectors.
We showed that at the press breakfast yesterday morning. So that and the Force Ghost 3-pack, those are our con exclusives for this.
Look at that. The entire Ahsoka line.
No.
Look at that. See, how come, what is this over here? Since you like sped up over here, what are these after the Death Trooper? To the left of the Death Trooper.
I think they were just. I don't know. I don't even remember.
Thank you for your reporting skills. It looks like Star Killer. No, it's not Star Killer. It says the something.
I don't remember.
The something, but I can't read the.
What's
that artisan?
Come on, Hot Toys. They got to do something like that. Come on, Hot Toys.
What do you mean? A diorama double pack?
Yeah, with those bases from Mustafar, with the lava underneath. I mean, come on. I'm so disappointed, Fabi. I mean, I was so hoping to get a sculpted Sith Annie. Oh my God, Hot Toys broke my heart. It's gonna come. I know it's gonna come, but I mean, I thought it was gonna be sooner.
I told you it was very weird. It was very. I still think it's coming. It doesn't make sense for them not to make a sculpted version Anakin. That doesn't make sense. So I still believe it's coming. It has to be made at some point, whether it's some type of exclusive, something has to get made with sculpted hair regarding Anakin, because it doesn't make any sense. Now, Luch, how many days are you going to Comic-Con?
Today, I'm going to go tomorrow, and then I'm calling it quits.
How do you feel after walking all that time? Are you like your body like hurt too, or not really?
I think I'm just more beat from the stress of not being able to log on. I mean, I was so frustrated. I'm like, what the hell, I mean, the past 2 years they worked, it was flawless. This time around, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad I was able to get back on at the very end of the live stream with thanks to Tech Fabi, tech support Fabi.
Guys, they don't call me the God for nothing. I do everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean? So you should have messaged me and said, hey, how do I get on? I would have told you right away. Just do this, and we would have had a whole show. But instead, you want to buy bootleg cricket phones that don't work, and this is what you get. Guys, so it looks like we are out of here. Luch, are you expecting any new figures? Have you ordered anything? Did you get any of the emails?
So I pre-ordered the Romulus Alien, and then I I pre-ordered the David Corn Sweat Superman with Crypto the dog. I'm definitely gonna pre-order next will be the Robocane, because that's gonna be a masterpiece.
Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on
I
that.
mean, those of you who were born in the 80s and watched the Robocop movies as a kid, I mean, never in a million years that I would ever think, Hot Toys would make that figure. I mean, there was a company that would make statues, Icon Collectibles. They would be here at Comic-Con as well. Those statues would be closer to $5 to $6 grand, but they were also like quarter scale. But yeah, having a 1/6 Kane representation, that's going to be amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, no, I didn't get nothing. I never get anything, no conversions or nothing. I get those conversions for the useless stuff. If I would have gotten a conversion, I would have gotten it maybe for retail, absolutely, most likely. But those good things don't really happen often. Derek, my friend, nice of you to be. Welcome. Luch, another question. What is your, out of the entire wave that we just got, because that was another thing, guys, we're gonna get into it. I want to say tomorrow. The out of all the announcements that were made that's up for pre-order, that are for pre-order, what is the most exciting one to you?
Oh, definitely Robocop. You're going to get a Robocop 2 figure with the proper blue color scheme paint job that he has in the movie. You're going to get that little brain that Robocop smashes at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert for those who don't watch 80s movies. And then obviously you got Kane. I mean, those are must-haves for those nostalgic collectors. You got to get those. I mean, I don't know if you would. I don't know if Hot Toys would ever make Kane again after this.
There's no need. There's no need to make them ever again. That's what I'm saying. It's unnecessary to be made ever again. That's why I'm 99.9% sure that this is one and done. That's why I'm telling you guys this is going to shoot up in price, because when is there going to be a second version? Right? They're not going to give us a regular Kane and then a battle damage Kane. They could. That would be the one thing that will throw everything off. But besides that, I doubt it. I doubt it. So I'm telling you guys, get yourself one. If you want to get two, that's up to you. Very smart. You'll make that money at some point. Whoever's willing to pay for it will take it from you at a markup. You better believe it once they're gone. It's going to be an amazing figure. It is an epic figure. It is a massive figure. The one thing that is kind of funky to me, it looks like, and Bob brought this up, it looks like it's not going to be able to stand up on its own. It's got the pole inside of it to keep it balanced. So are we going to be able to, display it without that base? I can tell you right now, it is not going inside any of the shelves, right? It's not going in any of the cases. It can't go on a shelf. So it's got to go on top of something, right? The problem is that humongous diamond-shaped base that it comes with takes up way too much room. So are we going to be able to stand up the figure without the base? I doubt it. If you guys pay attention to the way that figure is built, the legs are very, very small, and the upper body is really big and wide. So it may be, a little bit difficult to put that, to have it standing. That's where I'm at with the figure. Now, if I don't need to use the base, no problem. If I need to use the base, we're going to have a problem because it's not going to look good. What do you think of that? What do you think about, the figure standing? You already saw what it looked like. You think it'll stand on its own? Yes or no?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't mind the base with the, support beam with the support rod. I mean, when you take photos, you can easily, erase that beam, from but I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, just to have a Kane, a 1/6 Kane, display with your Robocops at Ed 209, it's going to be amazing,
Right. Bob says the guy that Mike buys his clear bases from will make a better looking, smaller acrylic base, I'm sure. Oh, the what's he called? the
Stony stands.
Yeah, Stony stands. Seth Stoneberger, I believe his name is. So yeah, Mike gets his stuff from him all the time, and he makes those acrylic bases are really nice. And he did make one for the DeLorean too to make it look floating. Beautiful. I almost bought it, but I was like, man, $100. That's how much he's charging. He has them on eBay, and I forget where else. $100. I was like, So what I did was I just used 2 regular 2-inch risers, and I put them under it, and that was it. Because $100 for a little clear. Again, beautiful, but I am good on that. So guys,
the Hot Toys stand that came with the DeLorean, the 2.0, does it really bother you that bad that it's at an angle?
It's not that it bothers me because it looks great at an angle. It looks like the car's flying. The problem is where, remember I got that muscle rack? I can't put that stand on the muscle rack because it's too high up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it doesn't fit. So that's the only reason why. So what I did was I put the vehicle on the shelf on the muscle rack, but to make it look like it's flying, I just put the clear risers under it, so it looks like it's floating with the wheels folded up. You know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha.
What gave me the idea was exactly that base that Stony Stands made, because it literally was just a flat, rectangular piece of acrylic. You know what I mean? That it was just for support. So I was like, wait a minute, if that's all I need, I got 50 risers. Let me just put them under the vehicle, and it's literally the same thing. Instead of using one, long riser, I'm using 2 short ones. That's it. So worked perfectly fine, thank God. Because again, his bases are beautiful, very nice, very classy. They don't take up a lot of space, but $100, I am good. Maybe having Nefty make us one 3D printed. You know what I mean? That would be a great idea.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, Nefty, where are you? Don't hide now. Don't cancel your membership now. Imagine. No one cares. He said, "Where's Wolverine?" Unbelievable. Also, imagine how Toys did an adjustable stand. It would solve the problem. Of course, but we know that they're not going to do anything like that until the day that they decide to do something like that. But as of right now, clearly, we're not getting anything fancy like that. But that would be obviously great. So like I said, guys, stay tuned. My Spider-Man 3 black suit Spider-Man figure video is ready to go. It'll most likely be out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Also, my Commando James Bond, either ship or shipping. What else is coming? My Elite Trooper from Thule, shout out to Thule, is coming directly from Sideshow. So that's on its way. And I forget what else is coming, but obviously a few things are on their way already. What are you waiting for, Luch? Anything?
No, just have those 2 pre-orders right now. The Superman, David Corn Sweat, the Romulus Alien, by the way, which I like a little more than the Big Chap. I have the Alien Warrior, and the paint job is amazing, but the articulation sucks, and that's what I kind of see with the Big Chap, the 2.0. But the Romulus Alien, that one looks like, because it has visible joints, that's going to pose even better. So, and I'm super excited about the Romulus Alien. And you also get a face hugger, which is really cool, and like a really nice base with like acid splats and stuff like that. But so yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. Shout out to Mr. Cody. I got Mr. Moon, Mr. Knight for a really good deal, and I got the Pattinson Batman not too long ago, which I'm really happy about.
I'll tell him how much. Tell him how much. With the bat signal, guys.
$225, friends and family. Can't go wrong with Mr. Cody.
Can you imagine? He's getting the bat, and that's not an old figure by any means. That figure just came out, less than a year ago, and you already have it for less than retail.
I'm telling you, Mr. Cody, bless his heart, he's an impulsive buyer, and give him 6 months, he gets tired of it, and he'll sell it for $150. Friends and family.
You figured out Kote's collecting skills, huh?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, I have an algorithm for that guy. I'm telling you.
Oh my god. Don't tell everybody, because then you'll never get a deal ever again. All right, guys. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next.